The Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Luis Severino is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7:05.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Hayward is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Dan Tomlinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Into the box, Scotty Hayward. Line towards center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And as you see, just one piece of that puzzle left, as the winner in this series will battle the Washington Nationals in this year's Fall Classic. Next for New York, Cage Tomlinson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. High and deep to center field. Back goes Springer at the track. The wall. Going into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of this series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting 4th.
Stepping in now, Tony Reese.
Tony.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Tomlinson comes up with it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Here's George Springer. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Center fielder, number 8, George.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting six, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
We got time.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Nino Reese. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Nino Reese.
First offering on its way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. His 5th so far in this series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Batting 6.
Digging in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
7. The first baseman, Scott Tomlinson.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Tomlinson on second. LeMahieu is over at first with one away. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Altuve at second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
Into the box now, Scotty Hayward. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left. His 6th of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
MLBThe, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Brad Peacock is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now, Cage Tomlinson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Tomlinson is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, next up for the Astros, Robinson Chirinos. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing? Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hayward going back, gone to lead off the inning.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. No outs, nobody on.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's had some success, 5 for 11. This is on the ground over to first. Torres has it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Astros 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left, and that's off the left field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nino Reese. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Brantley is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Line hard into left. Reese has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Astros.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Tomlinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Another one sent foul. Springer stands at first with 1 out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bregman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the... Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Tomlinson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Hit hard to short. From his seat. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
The right fielder, Josh.
Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Gurriel stands at second with no outs. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A pause and the 0-2. Fouled away. Liner toward right center. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Second base.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a slider that misses below the zone. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 4.
At the plate, Sam Tomlinson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 7th of this series. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
No strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
No balls and 1 strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Torres. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's a perfect 2 for 2.
Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Digging in now for the Yankees, Scotty Hayward.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's the 0-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
In now, Cage Tomlinson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Standing in, Alex Bregman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Base hit into right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Striding in, Josh Reddick. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. This game remains tied at 6. Chris Davinsky enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tony Reese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Brantley is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Nino Reese, as he rips it on the ground to second. There is Altuve, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We're still tied 6-6. Back here in the Bronx. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This is lined to left. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
That was a well executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Reese is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Tomlinson. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros lead 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. So digging in now, Scott Tomlinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman, Scott Tomlinson.
He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Fastball called for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, DJ LeMahieu, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The 0-2 home. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
That was a big strike out there,
Now
guys.
batting.
The best pitchers have the ability to strike
Gary.
guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. This game remains tied at 6. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Number
once.
44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready now, Alex Bregman. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. In there, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to left. Reese is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
So striding in, Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping up to the plate, Scotty Hayward. From the stretch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Springer to the track, to the wall. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, MLBThe, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Now
he's looking locked in.
Third baseman, Tony Reese.
Stepping in now, Tony Reese. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Runner's on his way to third. And the runner back. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness at second, costing him there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he was trying to read the pitcher's timing on that one, but he got it all wrong, obviously. Good job by the man on the mound to step off calmly and deal with the situation. Sometimes you see guys panic in those types of situations.
The 0-1 pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Astros. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Nope.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Grounded to third. Backhanded. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, D-Row, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Chapman's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batter.
Now at the plate, Sam Tomlinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
And it's fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Last strike now for Houston. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The New York Yankees have evened up this series.